we have U14 boys, and this is the first time we've ever had a U14 boys team. Their name is Mountain House United, and they're coached by Coach Adamo. Like a number of different coaches, Nicole is coaching 2 teams. She's also coaching our first ever U16 girls team. They're called the Firecrackers.
Let's go Firecrackers!
At this time, I'd like everybody to stand for the singing of our national anthem by Mountain House's very own Aaron Healy.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Livermore indoor soccer at Cabernet this year. Yeah, there we go. Duane Carey, who's the assistant commissioner of Mountain House Soccer, has most of the info about that. I'm going to turn it over to him really quick and let him sort of explain how that's going to work.
Good morning. Wow, this is awesome compared to previous years. Yeah, first announcements will be about the indoor. I know there's a lot of questions, and you watch the teams walk down, and they're not very large teams. Well, indoor, you don't need that. And it's a lot more of a physical, and you get more ball touches. It's a completely different game. You have to play better. You have to just do a lot. I mean, it's different than normal outdoor soccer, put it that way. You have to be there and experience it to really understand it, which everybody's going to get to. But as far as the schedule is concerned for right now, Stacy, the owner of Cabernet, her and I are still talking, but for Saturdays, we're going to have a window of, I believe, 4 to 8, starting with the younger kids first, and then possibly on Sundays. So you may have a double header on Saturday and then Sunday. Sunday games, I believe, are from noon to 4. But if there is a problem with that, please email me or talk to me after this, whichever, and we can try to adjust that, because she's given us that kind of a leeway. But I'm super excited about the indoor. It is a lot of fun. I know most of the kids haven't gotten to experience it yet, and for those that want to take soccer further, it's going to be phenomenal. It's just a lot of fun, and it's just action-packed. I know there's the teams that I've experienced and all the parents that have seen it love it. because it's sweaty, it's loud, it's like a hockey game but with a soccer ball. Well, the fighting, you get in trouble for fighting though. How many people like to go to MLS professional soccer games or not? I thoroughly enjoy it. My family loves it. The friends that have come along with us and have gone to a professional game, it's phenomenal. And to actually see the footwork that is involved in a professional soccer game is phenomenal. We have a little table set up right over here with waving hand. We're signing up for tickets to go to the San Jose Earthquakes game on the 19th, September 19th. If we sell enough tickets, our club can actually go out onto the field during warm-ups. We will actually be playing soccer right next, it's literally right next to the professional soccer players. And they'll come over, they'll kick the ball around with you a little bit as they're warming up. It's a lot of fun. So if we sell enough tickets, they're right over there. I believe they're $25. But if we sell enough, we can do it. Also the tunnel. So just like our little cones right here, except they have a big tunnel set up, and our league can walk out right before warm-ups, and we're out on the field with the professional soccer players. So if you're interested in that, you don't necessarily have to pay for them today, but just sign up, put your name down, get the email in there. That way we can email you and get the tickets arranged that way. Other than that, I'm looking forward to a fun season. I know that I'm going to be out there reffing. I'm going to be out watching the indoor. And I encourage the younger groups to go see the indoor. At least go to one game and watch it. Because that's, especially U10s, those that are moving up to U12s may be experiencing that next season. But it's a lot of fun, guys, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's what we're trying to focus on this season. All right? Thank you, everybody, for coming, and I'll pass it back off to Kevin.
All right, so there's a lot of leagues happening at the same time. We have football, cheerleading, tackle football. What that means for us is it's a challenge to get sponsors.
Yeah, exactly.
We had a very hard time getting a lot of sponsors to come back, and it's not their fault. They're just strapped. They got a lot of people asking for money. Right now, I would like to thank our 4 sponsors for this league. Without them, we wouldn't be able to keep the price at $100 basically per kid. And that's something that's very important to me, to keep that price point the same and not have to raise it for any reason. Our 4 sponsors are Shea Homes, Ashton Golf, West Valley Disposal, and Mountain House Dental. Please give them a hand. So we're a volunteer league. Hopefully you all know that. Just because we've got teams formed and coaches and referees doesn't mean that we don't still need volunteers. If there's anything inside of you that wants to help, please come find a job for you. Our league simply wouldn't run without the help of volunteers. All of us on the board, we volunteer about 10 months out of the year to do this job, to keep this league going and help it to grow. 4 years ago when I moved to Mountain House, we enrolled my son in Little League Baseball. I didn't know a soul, and his team didn't have a coach. I didn't know much about baseball. I'm more of a soccer guy. But I stepped up with another friend of mine, and we both coached that team. We went on YouTube and found drills that we could implement. And now here I am 4 years later running a league of 305 kids. So if I can do it, any one of you can do it, all right? And we need the help, especially with referees at this time. If you need training, come talk to me. We'll get you trained in a couple hours, and we'll be good to go. With that said, I'd like to introduce the board really quickly. I think that in years past, there was a slight disconnect between board members and parents and coaches, and I don't want that to be the case. I'm going to try to personally be at as many games as I can be at. Number one, because I'm a soccer junkie and I just like to watch soccer. I'll stop on the side of the road and watch a pickup game. But number two, because I want there to be an open line of communication between all of us. We're all on the same team. Even if we have differences in opinions sometimes, we're all working to make this league better for our kids. And that's extremely important to me. So any issues or concerns, just take that to Lewis and Duane. Don't take it to me. I don't want to hear it. All right? I only want to hear good stuff. So at this point, I'm going to just introduce, I was kidding by the way, I'm just going to introduce the board members. If you guys will just stand and raise your hand. Coach Duane Carey is the assistant commissioner. He was just up here. I don't know where he went. Tanya is our treasurer. And jack of all trades, she does a lot more than just that. She runs the league behind the scenes, in my opinion. Lewis is the registrar. Vipin is our marketing coordinator and coach. Jan is our referee coordinator and coach. Saif is our coaching coordinator and coach. Katie is our secretary. Where's Katie at? Kristen is the scheduler. And Kerry is our safety administrator. Where's Kerry at? Our first game, so we have a little break right now until the first game. The first game is Tuesday, September 4th. It's an evening game. Hopefully these evening games work out for everybody. Basically what we did was we took feedback from last season from all of you, and one of the main complaints that we had, or concerns I guess, was all of the games happening on Saturdays, and a lot of you wanted a free Saturday here and there, and I don't blame you. So what we try to do this season is have Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday games all staggered for the younger kids, U10 and down. Hopefully this works out. We sort of took our model from Little League Baseball, and at the end of this season we'll go back to the drawing board and see if it was a success or not. I have a good feeling about it. I think it's gonna work out well. Lastly, I want to say that pictures are not going to happen today. Hopefully you all know this. Pictures are going to be September 15th. We had a little bit of an issue with music in the park and doing pictures, so we decided to postpone it till September 15th. I think that's it. The uniforms look good, right? I mean, come on, those are nice uniforms. I know they got here late, but we got them, all right? Kids look great. I'm excited for this season. I hope everything goes great. Have a great weekend, and let's kick some grass.